Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it has been forever since I uploaded something, and I apologize for that. I have been so busy with school and work and everything else in between that finding time to actually film has been a little bit more difficult than it usually is. So I apologize for that. But for today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of a smoky eye. When you start the tutorial, you're actually going to see that I was trying to go for a basic natural look, but it turned out that I went the complete opposite way and turned it into a smoky look. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me. And also don't forget to subscribe so you're notified every time I upload. Alright guys, let's get started to this tutorial. Alright guys, so I already did my eyebrows. I pre-filled them in. The only reason why I'm not actually showing you guys how I do my eyebrows is because I am going to be coming out with a separate tutorial for that. So to prime my eyelids, I'm actually going to be using the Maybelline Age Rewind. This is what it looks like. I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. And all I do is basically just apply it to my eyelids and then just blend it out. And I'm just going to use one of these sponges just to blend it out and make sure everything's in place. The palette I'm going to be using today is the Kathleen Lights palette from the collaboration that she has with Morphe. I actually love this palette and it's great for the natural look that we're going for today. Like, these colors are great. They have some neutrals and they do have some shimmer colors on the bottom. For the first color that we're going to use, I'm actually going to go in with this color right here. It's going to be used as my transition shade. And all I'm doing is putting it a little bit above my crease. Then I'm going to be applying a different color and everything will be blended in. Now I'm just going to do the same for the other eye and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so the next color we're going to be using is this color right here. Now this color right here is going to go inside of our crease. Now, I'm not going to add too many colors and make it too bold because this is a natural look that we're going for, so we don't want anything too dramatic. And I am going to use the same brush that I did use previously. Now what I'm going to do is take this color right here, the black color, and I'm going to put it on my outer V on both of the eyes.
Baby, let's cut down the lights. I just really wanna let this fire burn bright. I'm just telling you to have an open mind. Just imagine.
Once you have the black on the outer corners, all we're going to be doing is adding this color right here. It's more of a shimmer color. Since this one is pretty gold color, we're just going to add it right on top of the lid. And once you have the gold right on top of your lid, I'm just going to go back in with one of my brushes and I'm just going to make sure everything is blended in really smoothly. Now that we have eyeliner done, I'm just going to go in with my NYC liquid eyeliner and just add a little bit of eyeliner on. I'm not going to make it too thick because the main focus is the eyeshadow, so we're just going to go really thin with this. Now I'm just going to do the same for the other eye. I'm not going to film this one because you just see me do this eye. So once I get done with this, I will move on to the next step. Okay guys, so now that eyeliner is done, I'm just going to add some mascara on. I'm not going to be putting on falsies for this look because sometimes I just don't feel like putting on falsies and sometimes the look is still great without having them on. So the mascara I am going to be using is the Pure Fully Charged mascara. Okay guys, now that I have my mascara on, I'm just going to be applying primer and I'm going to be applying the NYX Born to Glow primer. I'm just going to be adding it on just the places that I need and then I will smooth it out. Okay, so now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal in Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and I am in the shade 04, which is medium beige. And how I'm going to be applying that is I'm just going to be using a wet Real Techniques sponge, and I usually just apply it on the actual sponge. Usually 2 or 3 pumps are enough, but it all depends. The more you add, the more of a full coverage effect you get. I usually just want something that's right in the middle, not too full coverage, which makes it cakey, and not too less, which makes it look like you have nothing at all. So I'm just gonna be applying it here, 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 and on my chin. Then from here, I just blend. And don't forget to blend down the neck. You don't want your face to look one color and then your body a whole different color. Make sure you just drag it down. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been saying that I want to go for a natural look, and for some reason this eyeshadow, the makeup that I'm doing is the complete opposite from an actual natural look. So I'm probably just going to change this tutorial to a semi-smoky eye look and with like a nude lip or something, because this is absolutely the complete opposite from natural. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20, which is Sand. And all I'm doing is applying it under my eyes in a triangle form. Sort of triangle form. And if you're using the Milani foundation, you don't have to do this step if you don't want to, because the Milani foundation does have concealer in it. I would do down my nose and on my chin. So like I said, the Milani foundation does have concealer in it. I just always put concealer under my eyes. Now I'm just going to blend this out with the Real Techniques sponge that I use for my foundation. Okay, so now that that's blended in, I'm just gonna use my CoverGirl loose powder and put it right on the area where I put my concealer on, and then just use this to set the rest of my face. Now that I finished with adding the setting powder and baking my face, I'm just going to leave that on for 3 to 5 minutes. And while I'm waiting, I'm just going to add some bronzer. And today I'm going to be using the Honolulu by W7. Complete dupe for Benefit's Hula Bronzer. It looks the same, and I have used both and they both work the same exact way. That one's just more expensive. This is actually only $4. As you can see here, I still have the price tag on here. It, but it is $4. That's all it costs me, and it works the same as Benefits. And all I'm gonna do for this is I'm not gonna give myself like really defined cheekbones, only because I don't want such a heavy look. This is more of a dramatic look, but I don't want the actual effect of heavy cheekbones because I want the focus to be on my eyes, not on the rest of my face. So I'm just taking a powdered brush, and I'm just going to be applying this not too harshly, but very softly. Isn't it crazy how just a little bit of bronzer, how just that little bit can affect the way your face looks? And I'm just going to go in with a tiny detailed brush, and I'm just going to contour my nose with the same product that I used to contour my cheekbone. And I'm just going to add a little bit of bronzer up to my forehead as well. Now what I'm going to do is just wipe away the excess powder that I have on my face. Okay guys, now all I'm going to do is use the eyeshadows that I used previously on the top of my eye and just use them to, I'm just going to smudge out some of the too bronzy color that I used on the bottom of my lash line. Now I'm just going to go in with my NARS lip gloss, which is in the shade Gold Digger. Okay guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. This is one of the first videos that I've done that I actually have not used a voiceover, so I'm actually kind of liking this way a little bit more. But I hope you guys really enjoyed. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave some comments, subscribe, and I will see you guys hopefully next week for my next video. Bye guys!